Hey everyone, welcome to my Hootsuite tool tutorial. My name is Roosevelt Jackson. I am a senior marketing management major here at the University of Memphis. What is Hootsuite? Well, Hootsuite was founded originally in 2008 by Ryan Holmes. Hootsuite is also a social media optimization platform and also a sharing site that helps companies create, monitor, and schedule social media content to best reach its community. Social media optimization is using a company's social media platform as a catalyst to build its online presence. This means using sites such as Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, etc., um, as a means for your company to be seen online. It's basically it for that social optimization. It just brought making your online presence larger. Hootsuite is connected to both zones 1 and 2 in the book because content for zone 1 specifically is going into social communities based on the company that uses Hootsuite, and also the content that is coming out is published, so that also rolls into zone 2. Um, I personally have never used Hootsuite until this class, so it personally is a new experience for me. However, I actually do have colleagues who have used the information before, so they were able to help me get around it before I use it. So let's get into this demonstration. The first thing you're going to do is basically go to hootsuite.com, and it's going to take you to this page if you actually have an account. If you don't, it's going to ask you to make an account, and you're going to go to your dashboard. Your dashboard is going to show whatever social media account that you have linked to Hootsuite. For me personally, it's my Twitter account as well as my Instagram account. I had my Facebook account linked, but it said I needed to make my Facebook account a business account for Hootsuite to actually produce, well, not produce, but push the post through. And so that's something you should know going forward. Also, Hootsuite offers multiple plans. Of course, my plan is free because I'm not going to pay for it. But if you are someone who is starting out by themselves, have their own business, you can get the professional plan, which gives you 10 social media accounts. Meaning you can have 10 different Twitters and Facebooks and Instagrams and LinkedIn's and Pinterest and all this, and you will get unlimited scheduling, and you only get one user. And also you have the team version and the business version for larger companies or larger social media marketing teams. As you see, the user size increases, as well as the amount of social media accounts, but also the price, because the more money you're making, the more money you're able to actually produce towards, your social media marketing campaign. That was next. And also, if you are going to subscribe to them, then you would be allowed to use Hootsuite Analytics, which allows you to track your performance on your accounts, as well as create custom reports and see how to improve your engagement on the social media sites themselves. And now, if you would allow me, I would like, before I show you how to make a post, I'll go back to the streams, basically the dashboard, and show you how you can easily, make sure I show this again, easily click from one platform to another, and say you need to refresh, see what's going on with it. You can do that. Over here you check the scheduling. Here you can actually add a stream. What do you want next? What else is on here? It's crazy. Let's go back to Twitter. Let's add a stream. Let's add mentions. How many times have I been mentioned? Oh my god, it's the same person that mentioned me twice. You can get all your mentions over here as well. Yeah, you have your mentions. You can also add retweets. Let's see what times retweets happen. You can also add your tweets. Anything. How many followers you have. All of this content just all on one dashboard is actually pretty amazing, because then you can switch straight over to Instagram and do all of that stuff all over again. But now, let's make a post. Because my Facebook account needs to be business wise again, it wouldn't let me use Hootsuite to go through Facebook, so I'll use Twitter as my primary account. And we're going to act as if we are selling a new t-shirt. So in this text box area here, you're going to type new t-shirt design, how's it look? And I know what you're thinking, how's it look? Where's the t-shirt design? Okay, so next you're going to scroll down a little bit further. You're going to go to media. Here under media, you're going to type into media. You can select any photo you have ready. For me, I have this sketch pad ready right here. We're just going to say this is the new company logo or t-shirt design. We're going to ask our customers how they feel, in our actual social communities, because that's how this works. As soon as this loads up, there it is. All right. And actually, we're going to schedule this for later. Let's say we're going to schedule this for next Wednesday. That's the 10th at 9:30 a.m. Yeah, we're going to drop our new t-shirt design at 9:30 a.m. or our new t-shirt design idea at 9:30 a.m. and see what the fans think. Actually, make sure you always should check your punctuations as well. All right, let's schedule it. And now that it's scheduled, you can go right here into the publisher, which, like I said, is also a publishing type of platform. You can share its published content, which makes it its own too. And I said the 10th, correct? Passed it. Here it is right here. Should be scheduled to be posted. Right there. It's simple as that. Okay, so what are some of the user benefits of Hootsuite? Well, one, you build long-lasting relationships with customers because, let's go into it. How do you do this? Well, you're building strong internal culture. So basically, you're building your brand in one spot. So basically, with YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, you're all in one area, and you can put out the same content or different content depending on what you want in each different social media community, because each platform has its own community. You might have more business oriented people in Facebook, or you might have more business oriented people into Twitter. So it really depends on where you decide to set the internal culture based on your social media community. Also, with the you being able to see every mention, as you saw earlier, that comes in, you are also able to uncover emotionally rich customer insights. You're actually being able to be involved one-on-one, interact with the customers if you so choose to, as the brand itself. And also, you unify the customer experience across channels and departments, because you have your whatever somebody said on Facebook one day might have had the same complaint on YouTube another day. They might have had the same comment. You're seeing how your cross platforms are coming together, and that's a great benefit because you get to access all. You're optimizing your brand. You're optimizing social media optimization. Well, those were the user benefits, but what are the benefits to the actual marketing community? Well, because you're in one spot and you're able to reach every other place from one spot, that actually cuts down on time, especially with the next thing being scheduled your post in advance. You can cut down on time. You can have your post already scheduled so that you're not working on that day trying to get that post ready at the last minute. Let's get this post in right now and you actually have to log into the actual social media. You can just log into Hootsuite and you have all of your social medias lined up right there. You have your LinkedIn's, just like I said, I don't know how many, probably tired of me saying that now, but LinkedIn's, your Facebooks and everything lined up, then you can get to it from there. Also, what's another marketing benefit? You can use Hootsuite Analytics, like I said, if you choose to use the subscription service. With the analytics, it also gives you a more in-depth look at how your company is actually doing. Let's actually look into the optimization. Are we actually optimizing? Are we digressing? Do we need to put more attention in certain areas of social media than others? Let's see what's going on. Also, you have the Hoopla Extension, which is it's the ability if you have a link that you want to share on, you can just share it throughout every social media platform that you have, and it actually edits the link to make it short enough to fit within whichever content you have, because in certain places like Twitter you have a 240 character limit, so you need it to be edited shorter on it, and it does it on its own. It's an amazing tool that does that. And also you manage the responding to customers, because you're all right there. You see every comment that they make. You choose to decide whether or not to comment or to read their comments, but you can't ignore them because they're right there. You can't say you didn't see them. It actually, it's a great benefit. It's beneficial in that way as well. So what are the risks of using it if those are all the benefits? Well, the risk of using Hootsuite comes on basically the user itself. Because say one, you have unattended social media accounts. If you aren't actually putting in the effort to monitor the social media accounts, then you might as well not use Hootsuite, because that is the purpose of Hootsuite, is to help you branch out or expand your brand through all the different social medias. So in terms of not actually attending to a social media account and actually putting in the work to progress that social media account, you actually have human error, where you make everybody makes mistakes. That's why it's called human error. And also you have phishing, where other people come in and they try and use your name as a way to get other people to click in. So say, like I said, I have a cookie company now. Say I use the Girl Scout Cookies of America, but a phishing type of person wants to make them click the link and actually sends them somewhere totally different. It could be anything that terribly be imagined. And so those are basically all the risks that are involved in it besides hacking. It's pretty risk free because it's so self-explanatory, and it's so beneficial. Like I can't even get past all the benefits, because it just makes everything easier because it's just in one spot. With the monetization of Hootsuite, it's pretty simple. Hootsuite is a profitable business. How do they make their money? Well, their subscriptions is their profits. Like I said, I showed you subscription services earlier, where they had the $599 subscription, which is for the companies. And then you have the smaller subscriptions, the $49 ones, the $100 ones. And essentially, Hootsuite is now actually a $300 million company, actually, and it's primarily based on they say it's based on their medium sales, which is the $129 sales. It's based off of those sales, the mid-size packages and the upsize packages, not so much the $49 packages. They don't matter as much, I guess, but for more of the medium and larger businesses, that's where Hootsuite makes their most money from. So, in conclusion, I actually very much recommend any company or small business owner who uses social media, who has a plethora of social media accounts, to use Hootsuite. It's more for people that have more social media accounts. Can't If you only have one social media account, it's no sense in getting Hootsuite and paying for the professional subscription, because you can basically do it on your own account. But if you have multiple accounts, that's what it's used for basically. It's to link all your accounts to one place. So you don't have to go constantly log in here, log in there. It's all right there in front of you. And that's really what sets, I think, Hootsuite apart from anybody else that I've even known. Because I wish I had known about Hootsuite, because who knows, I might have started making content in high school, knowing that I can just post it one spot, it goes everywhere at once. But yeah, like I said, in conclusion, great. Hootsuite is great. Use it if you so choose to, if you find it beneficial for your own business, because like I said, you're going to get interactive with your communities. That's all it does, is put you in your community and make sure your community knows what you want, and make sure that you know what they want.